Good morning and welcome back. This is FM Show KE. There is a saying which goes that cha mwenzako kikinyolewa chako kitie maji. So this is what is happening now to Gachagua who is now the former deputy president. So the president was once told that it's good when Gachagua is a enemy from inside rather than when Gachagua is an enemy from outside. We all know that a idle Gachagua is more dangerous than a Gachagua who is a DP who is not working. So, political analyst once advised President Ruto not to fire Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. So, and now the actions or the reactions of the actions that they took are now eating them up. So, President William Ruto's decision to politically sideline his former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua may have backfired, giving rise to a powerful internal critic. Gachagua has re-emerged as a bold political force, exposing the alleged government secret and challenging the president's inner circle. Political commentator Ian Giraine says Gachagua transformation poses a real threat to the system he once served, and he is no longer alone in the fight. President William Ruto may have committed one of his gravest political missteps by allowing his former deputy Rigathi Gachagua to be ousted in the manner it happened. What may have been calculated as a tactical move has now spiraled into a major political dilemma. In doing so, Ruto may have unintentionally created fans and unrelenting adversary from within his own ranks, someone who understands the mechanics of the government deeply and is now using that knowledge against the administration. According to commentators, a commercial pilot and a frequent political commentator, Gachagua evolution from deputy president to what he describes as a danger to the system is as remarkable as it is threatening. He was thrown out, but now he is tearing down the very system he once defended. The aviation expert says Gachagua's new role is not just a disgruntled former insider but a symbol of resistance from within the ruling establishment. Inadvertently, Ruto created not only a serious opposition but a fearless monster who is willing to expose everything happening in the government. Girain says the shift is seismic. For the first time, a sitting president is being openly accused of client signing deals with foreign government and lenders. Such claims coming from someone who was once a heartbeat away from the presidency carry considerable weight and cannot be easily dismissed as political noise. Despite now lacking any official position, Gachagua has become a daily fixture in political discourse. Ironically, his influence appears to have grown since his fall from grace. He commands media attention, dictates public conversation, and seems to have tapped into a groundswell of support from disgruntled voters and sidelined political figures alike. In this sense, Girain says Gachagua has become more powerful than he ever was while formerly in office. Each and other time we are talking about Gachagua, who holds no position as we say, meaning he has become even more powerful than before. Girain added, he is no longer alone. Girain says former Attorney General and Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi, another figure who recently fell out of favor with the administration, has also emerged with a defiant voice. This is being substantiated by another CS who was thrown out, Justin Muturi, who also seems to be fearless. The political commentator says the development raised questions about the Ruto administration's next move, whether the state will attempt to silence these voices through investigations or court cases. I wonder what will happen to them. All hands are turning to the president to see what response they will give. On Monday, 27th, Gachagua slams Ruto, accusing him of running a divisive administration. Speaking during the unveiling of the Democratic Action Party (DAP-K) Kenya headquarters in Nairobi, Gachagua delivered a stinging rebuke, calling on the president to practice self-reflection. Gachagua also criticized Ruto's failed developmental promises, particularly in Western region, where the president and pledged to build 1,000 kilometers of road. According to Gachagua, this commitment lacked proper funding or planning, reducing them to empty propaganda stunts. So, Mr. President, whoever advised you to fire Gachagua, whoever advised you Gachagua was not important in your day-to-day life in political arena was wrong, because this man is known. He is a man with missiles. One step away and he drops a bombshell which runs for a whole week of blogs and media and showbiz speaking about. So, Mr. President, what are other deals that you're hiding from us? It's better you start telling us as early as now before Gachagua comes and drops his bombshells. So, Mr. President, you made a mistake, and a mistake which it's too late to correct it, because Rigathi Gachagua is not going to stop firing anytime soon, and he will make sure that the president will be on his knees come 2027. So what do you think, guys? Leave a comment on the comment section, like and share our videos. Don't forget to hit the subscription button.